Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the Mountaineers and a fan base that has been, shall we say, preparing since early in the morning for the battle we have in store. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the SEC, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Pirates will kick it off to get us underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. It's Wilkins. Looking left. He's got it. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
First down, West Virginia.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The offense changing the play. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
3rd down coming up.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
They'll try the outside to the left. Finds a little space. There he goes. Lowers those pads. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I'm pulling, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
and I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks, it gets a little bit more difficult, so I got to take a few more chances, get the ball to some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. Fitted in the window for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Pirates will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. We'll see see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Goes to the option. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Wilkins. Throws to the wideout. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense was ready for that. Offense trying to toss it to get to the perimeter of the football field, but there were just too many defenders. The running back was able to make the first guy miss, couldn't make the second one, though. It's a loss of yards.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Fires to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Unloads to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Brings up 2nd down.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Might be calling a hot route. Catch in the middle, it's Gallagher. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Makes the grab on 3rd. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Slithers into space. Gets it past the marker. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Houston. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Give to the running back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Gets away from one, finds room. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
And the Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
The Pirates need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, ECU.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Quarterback making checks. Back has it. Finds some fresh air. Runs through the tackle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. On the direct snap. It's Hubbard. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Man, I want to be a team that can run the football, be physical, especially on 2nd and inches, buy myself some space, coming out of my own territory. The defense met the physical challenge. Now 3rd and inches, this offense needs to be more physical.
And the Mountaineers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
First down, West Virginia.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Let's go.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Hit as he throws. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. One more snap coming before halftime. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Going to run it. It's Montgomery. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Mountaineers will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
We just went to half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the 2nd half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. 15-yard line.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Mountaineers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. To the air, it's Wilkins. Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. On the run, it's Montgomery. Got the first down. Looking for more. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Pirates moving quickly to the line. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
To the air on 2nd down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Pirates! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Tight end now in motion. Give to the single back. Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Quarterback making adjustments. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's Wilkins. Pressure coming. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moss. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Moss. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. They just keep firing. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Wants to throw on 3rd. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Might be changing the route. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's strong. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They march 78 yards down the field. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Looking for a gap. It's Montgomery. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Second down as we open the final stanza. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All third downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
Back to throw, it's Hauser. He uncorks one deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Moss. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done, though.
The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Making side adjustments here. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
I'll tell you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory. Breaks into the open. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Defense wants to bring the heat. Scanning the field, it's Hauser. Trying to get rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Not much of a decision to make there. The defense will move them back. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. A little screen to the running back. They've got him before he gets the first down marker, and the screen does not deliver.
Man, did the defense need the stop. Great job getting the third down stop. They needed to force a plug. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete to the left. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Pirates trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've moved it inside the 10, now second and goal from the 9. Send the tight end in motion. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll run the option. Leaves it with the back. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker will try to give them a little more cushion on this lead. The official says no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He might want another play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
First down, West Virginia.
Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out